Well, hello, my name is Paul Jessup. As with some of you who have mentioned, this is also my first video, so it's quite interesting to do something like this. I guess I'll go with precedent and kind of give a little bit of my past, a little bit of my background, I guess, and where I currently am and doing, and my future goals for myself, my family, and with this program. So I actually started out, grew up in central Indiana, small town, rural community. I was a three-sport varsity athlete for all 4 years of high school. I was quite fortunate enough to be able to do that, football, basketball, and track. Out of high school, I was very fortunate to be able to get a scholarship to be a collegiate football player at Trinity International University, which is north of Chicago. Uh, and I graduated with my bachelor's in secondary education, emphasis in social studies, actually. That too is where I met my wife, who was an All-American soccer player as well, which was quite cool to be able to meet someone of like-mindedness and such. Um, After college, after we both graduated, we were very fortunate enough to be able to start our lives together in Carpina, Brazil, where we taught English as a second language, and that too also helped us start um, our work with children and kids, and we were able to start a ministry down there for the local high school aged youth. We brought them in for soccer and such. So we were kind of the leads on beginning that program, which has happened to work out quite well, actually, which is pretty cool. I am currently a high school teacher for geography, world history, and psychology at Liberty Christian School in Anderson, Indiana. I also am a varsity head women's basketball coach and the varsity co-ed track coach, which has been fantastic opportunities to be able to invest in kids and programs. The track program, for example, has just started in the last 4 years, which has been cool to see grow. My wife has just currently, in fact, 3 weeks ago, I believe it was, graduated with her doctorate in physical therapy. So that's actually been quite an accomplishment as well. Along with being a coach and teacher, I'm a owner and operator of a mowing and landscaping business, which is actually quite nice being in Indiana. But some of you have mentioned Phoenix, China, Colorado, which is a whole new world, I imagine, and then as much greenery as we see in Indiana. So I guess that couldn't really transfer, which is kind of funny. Speaking of which, I am actually currently speaking to you from Golden, Colorado, at the Colorado School of Mines, where in 20 minutes actually I'll be interviewing and meeting with the head women's basketball coach, which I plan on, and it seems as if I might begin being the assistant women's basketball coach here at Colorado School of Mines. And it worked out as much that my wife is in an interview for a pediatrics physical therapy position, also here in Golden, Colorado. So that kind of, I make mention of that to kind of let you all know where I currently stand and where our future goals are. As I'm beginning this program with you all, which I'm very excited about, also in a time of transition. During this time, we're looking to move from Indiana to Colorado, and we are currently expecting our first child in August. So a lot of good changes coming up, and we're hoping to kind of set the precedent for our futures and for our family and such. I plan on finishing strong with this sport management degree. I hope to utilize and further my education to continue to learn and grow for the benefit of the athletes or any of the coaches or anybody that I would interact with. I enjoy continual learning. I hope that the degree itself may help set the standard uh, that I might be able to continue on and college coaching. And perhaps if and perhaps if it's the case, be an athletic director as well, whatever the future may hold. But I really appreciate the opportunity. I'm really looking forward to the plethora of ideas that may come from the diversity of people in an online program, which is quite cool to be able to be a part of. Of course, with the transitions and such, it's kind of cool to be able to have this complete online program. And we'll see what the future holds. I appreciate your time. I appreciate meeting all of you via web, and I look forward to our discussions and the next 2 years of continued growth and learning. Thank you very much.